Hi everyone and welcome to the Movie Toilet, the home of the short 5-minute reviews of films in the genre world that may have gone a little bit under the radar, who knows. So let's give it 5. Today's film is the 2011 Ben Wheatley weird crime thriller horror tour de force Kill List. If anyone hasn't seen Kill List straight away, you need to get into it. I will try and explain it the best I can, but it needs to be seen to believe. Basically, it stars Neil Maskell as Jay and Michael Smiley as Gal. They are two ex-soldiers that have come back to civilian life and are really struggling badly and are now hitmen. And Jay is struggling the most. And he's struggling with life at home, and he hasn't worked for 8 months, and his wife is moaning at him that there is no money in the house and he needs to get out to work. Then Gal shows up, good friend Gal, and he shows up with the usual cliched one last job. And the job is to do kill 3 names on a list, the kill list. However, what starts out as easy money soon starts to spiral completely out of control, as not only does Jay start to lose the plot, but it would seem that these targets of his actually know that they're coming. And are actually thankful and grateful to be killed by Jay. It all goes crazy. It starts off as a family drama. However, there's an amazing sense of dread. The family drama is just Jay, his wife, and his child. And he's struggling, as I say, probably PTSD from something that went wrong in Kiev. We don't hear about it. This film has no explanations whatsoever. There's no backstories given. But it's an amazing sense of dread. And it starts off with this family drama. But one thing about it is there's always this unrelenting sense of anger and violence that could erupt at any time. Hence one of the films near the start where Gal turns up for a dinner party with his new girlfriend. And it's the most uncomfortable dinner party in the world. It all kicks off. There's a fairly a row between Jay and his wife, and it's quite uncomfortable. Anyway, they go off to do the job, and first target goes okay, but second target, this is where it starts to get a little bit weird. He sits down with the man, the target, and the man straight away says to him, "Does Gal know who you are?" I'm pleased to meet you and thank you for what you're going to do. And Jay is kind of like, what the hell's going on here? It's really strange. But it then bursts into moments of absolute brutal extreme violence. Really, really graphic, hardcore stuff. All stemmed by the fact that this second target, they've tracked him to this warehouse and they've broken in, and in this warehouse there's recordings that he's been making, or he's the librarian. He's been looking after these recordings. You don't get to see what's in the recordings, but they are so shocking that it actually makes Jay cry. Anyway, they do their targets. They decide they got to get out. They can't do the third target. It's all too much. But the client says to them, look, if you don't do the third target, if you don't complete your mission, I'll kill you and I'll kill all your family. And so they say, right, okay, we've got to go through with the third target. They get to the third target, who's a politician at this big country manor. And then the film takes a complete twist, and some sort of weird rituals going on. Everyone's wearing masks. There's people walking around with fires, burning sticks, and they witness a human sacrifice. It's all too much for Jay, who opens fire and decides to take a few of these people out. They give chase, and unfortunately Gal gets got by them, and Jay's only left. And anyway, this leads us to the ending of the film, where Jay finds himself in a position where he's fighting a hunchback, and it's an ending that will just leave you breathless. Jay defeats the hunchback, but the hunchback maybe isn't quite what you're expecting it to be, and when he reveals the hunchback's face, you're left reeling, and then he is crowned with a crown of sticks, and basically the film ends. Best British horror I've seen since The Wicker Man. Absolutely incredible stuff, and I love the fact it gives nothing away, and it will leave you with your jaw dropped thinking, what the hell was that about? I feel so uncomfortable and so dirty. Brilliant, 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 brilliant film. Can't recommend it enough. I would give it the rating of fresh and flushed. There we go. So that was tonight's episode of The Movie Toilet. Please check out Kill List if you haven't done so already. It will be one of those films you either love or you absolutely hate. There will be no in between. It gives nothing away. You'll have to use your brain in it. And I dare say you'll be on the internet afterwards trying to work out what the hell happened. So that was it. I hope you liked my quick review. Everyone stay safe and see you all later. Bye. Bye, 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 bye.
Greasy Gussie.